Organic Mike here. It rained 3.5 inches last night. So you can imagine how fast the water was coming in. Probably, I don't know, 4 hours ago, 5 hours ago, when it was raining hard. But look at that erosion. Started off over there before the winter time, and we've been getting so much rain. This is where it started off, actually right over here. And look at what it's doing. This yucca plant's gonna bloom, look at that. But yeah, that water, you can hear it roaring from up from the house there. It's making two little waterfalls. One here. One there. I'm going to take you to the spillway real quick. I'm going to try to keep this video short. I always say that, but I'm going to haul Bud over there. So the video is going to be pretty bouncy, because I'm going to try to make this video, instead of pausing it, or this camera doesn't have pause. There's the flooded water wheel boat. But there's water standing everywhere. Waco got over 6 inches of rain. Fort Hood, 4 or 5. I don't know how many inches of rain we've had since the beginning of the year, but I just fed them and they think I'm feeding them again. Well, I can definitely tell the water came up high enough to float my boards out of my ramp. Check that out. So that's interesting. So it came up pretty high last night. There's just water standing right over here. But I always like taking you to spillway to show you how much more water is coming out of the tank than going into it, because it's just running in everywhere. Now you can imagine how fast it was coming out last night. The thing is I'm losing so many fish with these big rains. I put up these chain link fences here, and I just put them in there in a roll, and I really never finished it. I need to get serious about it and double and triple them up so I can save my fish, because I'm losing hundreds of fish every time we get a flood like this. And what I'll do is when it stops flowing over the spillway, it'll take a couple of days. I'll come out here and pick what kind of, I'll find fish in this lower spot, and then back over here I'll find a whole bunch of fish. And look how deep that water is right here. And this is normally the driveway going up to the berm. And the first big flood we had took out, my boat was on the other side of the pond, and it floated this thing over the spillway, and I haven't moved it since. It's pretty soft over here. I need to step it up a notch. I was wanting to go down there to show you how much water's flowing, but I think it's too soft. But anyway, it rained a lot. 6.5 inches almost in Waco, 3.5, over 3.5 here in Elgin. And the ducks are swimming in the spillway. That's funny. They're probably looking for minnows. there's a tank down there. My neighbor, he gets a lot of my fish. So, at least they're not dying. I don't think we're going to have we're going into the growing season with a lot of rain this year, so we're filling reservoirs, and I'm getting too much rain here, but hey, it's better than none. I wish I could get it during the summertime when it's 105 outside. Yeah, I really need to fix my spillway so I can save my big fish at least. These guys are having fun. But it stopped raining. Let's see, it started, I guess, around 2, really hard. And it stopped the hard rain about 4. So we got 3.5 inches in almost 4 hours. And it'd have been neat to see how fast this was really flowing when the rain was peaking. Well, there you go. I think today's the first day of spring too. March 20th, I'm not sure about that. So that's a good way to start spring. OrganicMike.com, subscribe if you like. And FryTV.com. 2 channels there.